Training Tip 27. Put on your yin and yang. All of the sales skills in the real world won't help you perform at your best if your life is out of balance. What is balance in life? You often hear people talk about being out of balance in life or complaining about their life being lopsided. Usually, these complaints involve their work life and the fact that it can sometimes seem to consume all of their waking periods. For most people, work is a crucial part of their life. It pays the bills and it gives one a sense of purpose. Work is important, but if it seems like that is all that you do, your life is probably out of balance. This typically leads to stress, and stressed out people are not top performing sales professionals. Living a balanced life doesn't mean you take more time from your work life by attempting to reallocate it to other parts of your life. In fact, in many cultures, this would not be possible. True balance is about what you do with the time you have. Living a balanced life is not necessarily about time proportioned between life segments. It is more about how you spend the time that you have. It is really a philosophy about the things that are important to you. A well-balanced life contains 4 segments. 1. Emotional. This includes your relationships with your friends, family, and others. 2. Mental. This is what you think about yourself and your outlook on life. 3. Physical. This relates to your physical health and your philosophy about exercise. 4. Spiritual. This relates to your belief system, faith, values, etc. Each of these segments is important. If you give your work an inordinate amount of focus, it is likely that some or all of these areas will be lacking. That is not balance. It is important to note that this is not an issue of time. It is about focusing your attention fully on your 4 life areas when you are working within them. Balance is important because there is a very high correlation between balance in life and self-reported happiness. Studies in this area show that individuals who have very high weekly working hours report an increased incidence of depression, 27%, anxiety, 34%, and irritability, 58%. More than 40% of employees who were surveyed reported that they were neglecting other aspects of their lives because of their work. How do you achieve balance? Achieving balance in one's life is going to be different for every individual. It will be based on their respective weighting of importance in each of the 4 segments of life. In other words, a formula will not meet the needs of all people. Developing a philosophy about life and your individual circumstances will provide the most fruitful results in achieving balance. A good strategy is to follow the middle path. The middle path isn't about going straight down the middle. It's not about portioning equal amounts of time to each area of your life. It's about taking each of those 4 segments of your life seriously and not letting any piece suffer from lack of focus. Your life will take many turns. You may find that you are neglecting one area of your life because events in another area of your life have become time-consuming. Having the focus to be mindful of this and return attention to the neglected areas when you are able is crucial to the achievement of life balance. In many ways, your life is like a ship on the ocean. You can decide what your course will be, but the tides, the currents, or a storm may push your ship off course. A good ship's captain will deal with this by constantly adjusting the ship's navigation as necessary. You must do the same. Life is not a straight line moving from one place to another, but instead a zigzag path. If you make the necessary adjustments at the right times, you'll end up at your desired destination and find balance along the way.